Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, as they are getting ready for the spring landscaping season. And we've got mulch, topsoil, mulch in different colors, and so much more to get your yard in order. There's lots of new stuff in, and we're going to be checking that out in the next couple of days. In the meantime, they're at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon. 631-756-1125 is the phone number. The website is omnitruevalue.com. And also brought to you by Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, where they have everything you need to decorate for the holiday season, meeting all your decorating needs. And it's not just Christmas, but we also have green for St. Patrick's Day and the scary stuff for Halloween. So that's at Wholesale Holiday Lighting by Giannini, 631-957-5106, and the website is liholidaylighting.com. Okay, a bit of a different day today. We've got clouds rolling in some areas along the coast from New York City north and east, actually getting a little bit of morning sun, but the clouds are going to be taking over as you see this moisture streaming northward. That's all actually being driven by a storm that's up in the western Great Lakes. And you see the rotation there. So it's not a particularly strong storm system, but the upper air circulation is such that we're getting this moisture coming up from the south. And also, if you remember from yesterday, it's hard to see it now because it's kind of been absorbed by the clouds that are up to the west and moving northward. But there was a low off the North Carolina coast yesterday spinning around, and that has now moved inland and northward, and it's enhancing shower activity, which at midday is occurring across western New York, eastern Pennsylvania, now moving into western and central New Jersey, and also into northern New Jersey, down to Delaware, Maryland, and in Virginia. So we're going to be dealing with those showers as we go through the afternoon. You can see also the rotation back through the western Great Lakes from the storm there that's driving all this. We've got moisture building up in parts of New Mexico and eventually into Colorado. There's more snow in the forecast there. And we have precip moving into the Pacific Northwest. As far as severe weather is concerned today, it's just a minimal area of marginal risk that you see right along the the Missouri-Illinois state line, basically from St. Louis north and westward. It's not a whole lot going on with respect to severe weather today. However, that area that you saw down in New Mexico there, that's a rather strong upper trough that's going to be swinging eastward, and this is going to set off what could be another extensive severe weather event on Thursday. In fact, the Storm Prediction Center has a moderate risk, because it's the second time in 2 weeks that we've seen a moderate risk being indicated for parts of Mississippi and Alabama, same area that got hit last week. The slight risk this time actually pushes up into southern Ohio, with the marginal risk into West Virginia and a small portion of southwest Pennsylvania. I just want to point out here that there's a 15% chance of a tornado at within 25 miles of any point inside that hatched zone. That's a pretty high probability that there are going to be tornadoes with this particular weather system. Meanwhile, in terms of 7-day rainfall, we're looking at about 3/4 of an inch to 1.25 inches. That includes today. It includes whatever we get this evening into the first part of tonight, and then also Thursday night, where we have a chance for some showers with a weak front going by, and also on Sunday, where it looks like we are going to get some rain ahead of another frontal system that'll be moving eastward. You can see the big rains. This is pretty much matches up very close to where you have that moderate risk of 3 to 5 inches over parts of northern Alabama, southern Tennessee, and northern Mississippi. The Rockies getting it, of course, in the form of snow and some heavy rains up in the Pacific Northwest. And that's the snow profile for the probability of at least 2 inches of snow going up and down the Rockies. Fairly high, most areas at 50 to 60% or higher. Want to look at temperatures. Let's look at the temperatures over the next 5 days. So today we're having a tough time, obviously, with clouds and ocean wind and temperatures not out of the 50s. But we are going to lose the onshore flow on Thursday and go to more of a southwest flow. And that is going to allow temperatures to warm up quite nicely. We won't, even along the coast, the coolest spots will be in the 50s, but look at the 70s to southern New England, to the Hudson Valley, low to mid 70s across New Jersey, southeastern and south central Pennsylvania, down into Maryland and Virginia. Then on Friday, with a west wind, and Friday could be rather windy at times, but it's also going to be quite warm. We could be pushing temperatures up into the middle and even the upper 70s in some places. This is after a front goes by. This is the time of year where temperatures can actually be warmer behind a cold front initially than ahead of it. And then that cooler air starts to come in for Saturday. But notice you've got numbers here almost close to 80 around Philadelphia, 79 for a forecast high, Millville, 79, Atlantic City, 76, and on Long Island, even 67 for Islip. So we're going to see 70-degree readings, even trying to push into some coastal areas. Saturday will be cooler. We'll have that chilly air. Well, let's call it chilly. It'll be upper 50s and low 60s as you go from New York City north, and low to mid 60s as you go south. Might even see a couple of 70-degree readings from Virginia on south. That will be on Saturday. And then Sunday will be a little bit lower because we're going to be dealing with clouds and rain. So here's how it looks from the standpoint of the rest of today and tonight. Of course, we get these showers that go by tomorrow. And the onshore flow is gone for the most part. It's going to be a southwest wind ahead of this next low that's coming out of the southwest from Texas. Moving on up into Illinois, you see the model is showing a lot of rain there, and there will be that severe weather risk that we talked about. The low intensifies as it moves up into Michigan, and then as it heads up into southern Canada, our winds turn westerly. We get a couple of showers Thursday night. Friday during the day, I think it's just going to be generally improving weather conditions with a gusty west wind, and if we get enough sunshine, we could see temperatures in the middle and upper 70s in spots. Dry and chilly on Saturday, or chilly's the wrong word really. It's going to be cooler, but it's still going to be milder than normal. And we will have some sunshine on Saturday, some arriving clouds Saturday night. And then, of course, here comes the next frontal system for Sunday. Looks like we'll get some rain showers with that during the day on Sunday with improving weather conditions. And then it could get very windy again Sunday night and Monday as a storm strengthens there over Nova Scotia. Look how tight the pressure gradient is across New England and on down into the northern mid-Atlantic states. This could be a wind advisory criteria for some places, so we are going to keep our eyes on that. Weather in 5, brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, 631-756-1125, with everything you need for spring with the best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com, and wholesale holiday lighting by Giannini at 162 Ocean Avenue in Lindenhurst, 631-957-5106. Your complete holiday lighting specialist, meeting all your decorating needs, and their website is liholidaylighting.com. So just again, a quick reminder here where we've got this moderate risk of severe weather for Thursday across parts of the deep south and extending up into the Appalachians and almost as far north as southwestern Pennsylvania. So we're certainly going to keep an eye on that. The Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. So be sure to tune in, where we'll have the short, medium, and long-range outlook to take you into the weekend and into next week. Have a great afternoon.